Good afternoon. Welcome to the show today, everybody. It's Paul, your host. I am here in the Cleveland area once again. We was here earlier to talk with Cookie. Cookie is an edible chef. She makes all kinds of infused products, including desserts and entrees and steak and lobster and pasta.
Anything just
oh my God, I'm getting hungry talking about it. So, say hi to everybody first.
Hello, hi, how are you?
Now, a couple questions, little short and sweet questions. First, how long have you been doing this?
About 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
Second part of that first question is, what got you involved in the edibles?
Well, it seemed to be a little bit more socially acceptable. You know, I don't necessarily want to share all that I do with my family at family events and things like that. So I got into the edibles because I still needed to medicate, especially being around family for the holidays and things like that, but I didn't want to be offensive or seem disrespectful to family members who weren't quite as progressive.
So you do it a little nicer than me. I just get drunk.
Well, my family is like deeply religious, so there's like no alcohol.
Okay.
So in order to really tolerate being around family, it's real helpful to be medicated.
That's good.
Yeah.
So what are some of the specialty dishes that you like to do?
I mainly stick with a lot of the sweet treats just because it's quick and delivery's pretty fast.
And everybody loves sweets.
Everybody loves them. My recent favorite, I just did like a Chilean sea bass.
Really?
With a pineapple mango sauce. And
are you married?
I'm not.
Can I propose now? Because I love to eat.
Well, I like to eat too. So I like to put a little bit of love in everything. So I like to do the marinades. The garlic butters are fun. The can of garlic butter is one of my favorites because you can, once you make it, you can just pop it on a little bit of anything.
Now, I got another question. I'm sorry, this is a fascinating subject. I do know some extractors that do medical candies, like Ron Hudson, hi Ron. And how did you learn this? Is this just trial and error that you learned to start with? Or
expensive trial and error.
Were you watching like Julia Childs and go, you know, she's using a lot of butter. If I use can of butter, we can make this a little...
Kind of, yeah. It was like I was on the elliptical at the gym, and I was watching the cooking show. They always have the same cooking show on in the morning. And I was just like, man, I should maybe step outside of the sweets and try to make something else. And I made a grilled cheese sandwich, and I was just like, let me spray a little butter on it. And I thought I had it timed pretty well. And I got stuck in traffic on my way to the game. So I was about 40 minutes in, and I'm like, oh, there it is. You know, so I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna figure this thing out and get my dosing down and start making butter and kind of infusing more things, because eating sweet treats is nice, but it has its cost.
A little too much, you get like a zombie sometimes.
A little bit, yeah. That, and you know, us people who are trying to watch our weight, and sweet treats can really do some damage.
You're cut off, I'm cut off. You can't have none either, John.
It's rough, but I just actually made some granola. Yeah, infused granola.
So you're making an infused granola shake.
Infused granola.
So you can be high and healthy at the same time.
Yes.
Now, I know you work with CBD a lot, and with the THC market coming available in the state of Ohio,
yes,
you should be really doing some great products.
That's definitely on the horizon.
That's awesome. Are you looking to start your own restaurant if they allow something like that, or?
My dream would definitely be to have a canna cafe. You know, infusions with the teas and, you know, lightly infused chocolates, pastries.
Almost like a Panera bread.
Like a Panera, but a Canera.
That's a good name. That's trademark.
That's
trademark. She does done it. Canera. Yeah, that'd be great because you could have all your products right there. Soups, salad dressings.
Yep. I'm from Seattle, you know, so I came here to Ohio and I was like, where are the coffee shops?
Yeah.
It's just Starbucks.
Tim Hortons,
and I'm like,
Starbucks.
Don't like that really, because there's so many other options.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing like a Jamaican white chocolate mocha. It's just, or a caramel apple. You know, you can't go anywhere else and order that here. You're like, what? It's white coffee.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, I like to make sugar, so I would like to infuse my coffee.
Wait a minute. You like to make your own sugar?
I like to make my own sugars.
What is? I thought you just go and buy that at the store. Oh,
I
you're
like
making
to
an
infuse
infused
my sugars.
sugar.
Yeah.
Will you be willing to give up a trade secret and show us what that looks like,
I sure would.
please?
I will do that for you.
Thank you. You show everybody in the world what
I
that
will
looks
show
like?
everybody in the world how to make
What a-
infused sugars.
That is amazing because it's the first one I heard about. But then again, I'm not into the edible market. I know we can make brownies with butter and stuff like that, but all the other things, when I walked into your house, I seen you were watching a program on TV,
That's true.
cooking with infused cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been noticing more and more you can do Chinese food, you can do Italian food, you can do anything under the sun, and you can infuse it some way.
Some way. If you, you know, if for some reason you can't do the butters, then you can do some of the oils. If you can't put it in the oil, then put it in your sugar. Can of Kool-Aid is fantastic. It's such a great mixer in the summertime.
Wait a minute. Can of Kool-Aid?
Can of Kool-Aid.
Oh, I'd have to try some of that. That
I-
sounds
Use
delicious.
that homemade sugar then?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And some infused berry vodkas.
Oh, wow.
It's really good.
That sounds really
Then you
good.
Fresh
infuse your own
blueberries.
Yeah.
or liquors too?
Yep.
But you make an oil and put it back in.
No, you do it with vodka.
Just vodka, soak it, pulls it out.
Make a tincture, and then you add your fruits, and you let them all make love and get all in there.
We're gonna have to have a
It's a
a
beautiful
party,
thing.
guys.
It's definitely a party
This
drink.
was supposed to
Summertime
be a
can't get
show
here.
and tell.
Yeah, summertime can't be here soon enough. We're gonna have to
Right.
have a get together.
But you know what? I mean, there's some really awesome winter drinks. Adult, you know, caramel apples are really, really good.
Right.
Chai tea with
Chai
some
teas are
flavor
good.
would be really good too.
Yeah, with that infused sugar, that would
You
be
can
really
infuse,
good in a chai
you
tea.
can infuse honey.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm working with a guy that has an airy, which they raise bees,
Mm-hmm.
but they let them out in the cultivation centers.
Okay.
And they really good product. So it's a really good product.
Well, maybe we should visit them and
Yeah,
get some sponsors.
we can make some phone calls.
At the feature there.
Because,
Yeah.
If I can get him to send me a couple gallons of it at one time, I'll make some like
Yeah.
honey wine and
Yes.
stuff like that out of it. Infused honey wine sounds really good.
Yeah. Sounds really good. So I'm looking forward to, you know, what's next on the horizon for medical cannabis. It's just
It's an exciting time.
it is. It's truly the green rush. Like hashtag green rush. That's everything right now.
I love when Alan says that. It's
Yeah.
a green rush.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
tsunami.
It is, because it's like, okay, well, what else can we do with cell phones now? We'll probably curve them or bend them or something, but
Well, they
I mean,
already got them, so they're flexible now. So
Yeah,
when you keep them in your back pocket, you sit down, you don't snap it in half.
right.
And
so,
I mean,
that's
I'm
all
just
cannabis.
excited about Ohio finally getting the program, and I hope it starts when they say it starts and everything goes smoothly. That I know you got your fingers crossed, I cross my toes.
All of it.
I hope for the best, you know, all the time.
Right.
But when you see the progression of states like Colorado and California
yeah.
and the leaps that they've made and all the ancillary businesses that come about from the
Yeah.
industry,
Oh, yeah.
everything from tourism to an edibles bakery by itself sitting out. I mean, it's just
Transportation companies. I mean, there's so many different things that I think it's going to have a really good impact on Ohio. Just for them becoming more progressive. It took a long time.
Yeah.
It took a long time for Colorado
yes, yeah.
to go, you know, so.
But when they took off, they took
Yeah,
off.
when they took off, it was
They went out like
quite
rock stars.
fantastic. So.
Yeah, they were rock stars. But anyhow, everybody, it's been my pleasure to introduce you to Cookie, who wants to start doing a show called Cooking with Cookie.
Yes.
And I hope everybody tunes into it. Where can we find you on social media?
I'm at TT's Treats for You on Instagram and Facebook.
TT Treats for You
Yes.
on Instagram and Facebook. Well, I hope everybody goes and checks her out. You share recipes or anything like that?
I think I'm going to start kind of doing more with that.
Awesome. Well, I hope you
More to come.
I hope you enjoy your time here at the Cannabis Institute. and looking forward to having a cookout with you in the summertime. 'Cause
Yes,
I bet we could do some mad stuff on a
shake
grill.
on that, man.
So I see Dre over there with the biggest smile on his face,
Yes.
grilling out with infused products.
Yeah, we texting each other about it because we couldn't talk right now. But I had some
Plot.
I had some edibles over the weekend, and it was like $20 a pop. And yours is way more fire.
Well,
I was like,
that's it for the show, everybody. Tune in again next time. We'll see you. God bless.